All right, so we are gonna do a video on how to pack Decor. We're gonna do a video on how to pack true china with fragile stemware. And we're gonna mix in some of the cups we've already packed. So this is that box where you're down to the last couple things. You know, you got a handful of items, but listen, we don't pack more than 6 pieces of china to a small box. There's a science to it. We'd rather have a customer say, hey, you used too much supplies, than hey, we're sorry, we broke all your china. So keep in mind, exact same principle to every box, 3 strips of tape. All right, now that you got your box taped and ready to go, what do we do first? We build a bed. Make sure that you put a bunch of, not a bunch, but a reasonable and comfortable and safe amount of paper at the bottom of the box to prevent any issues from items being pushed on top of the box. Okay, a lot of times our guys will get rather uncomfortable with packing items like this. How do I do it, man? Something's gonna break. It's made of I don't even know, something fragile. So ultimately, same as everything else. The only difference is we wanna backfill the item just a little bit. Don't force a bunch in there. Just a little backfill to stop the rattling. Then just wrap it up. Wrap it up safely. Like everything we do, 2 pieces of paper. Don't lay it like this. Lay it like this, stand it up. Repeat that process. Another little trinket piece, can't backfill it. So you wrap it up again. You wrap it up again. Stand it up. Same piece. Wrap it up again. Wrap it up again. Now, when you're packing really small decor pieces and you're packing them the right way, we have the rule about no more than 6 pieces of china in a box. We keep that rule in mind and in heart and in spirit, but we're also not going to pack 6 of these into one box. So keeping in mind there's always a small variable, but when it comes to the general practice, no more than 6 plates, no more than 6 cups, no more than 6 saucers, keeping it very understanding though that things are going to be slightly subject to change because we are going to pack this stuff as safely as is possible, but as well as economically friendly for our customer as possible. So, for example, there's 4 decor pieces in this box. Well, you can't put 2 more in. You know, we're gonna put a couple more things. So we're gonna go ahead and get down. We're getting down to the end of our pack, right? And we got a couple little things left. These are something that oftentimes makes people nervous. No need. So, Trip or Ira, you said we have to pack everything like this. We can't pack anything like this. Fair, but everything's subject to slight change. We pack this thing like this, okay? And you do this. It's gonna break the edge, right? We pack it like this. You do this. It's gonna break the edge right here. Unique piece. Pack it like this. The most surface area. Okay, pack it like this. So, same exact way we've done everything. You go like this, roll it, roll it, roll it. We do it again. We pack it like this. We roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Sit it down in there safely. Remember, packing is, there's a science to it, right? But also it's not rocket science. So keep it simple. As long as you're practicing these rules and general education that I'm giving you here today, you're gonna pack perfectly. We've packed homes that are 800 boxes. Customer calls us 6 weeks later got everything unpacked and there is not a single thing broken. It is because the guys that we train to do it this way, using their own common sense and their own personality to how to do it still, but using the general ideas and practices we've taught you here today, nothing will break. And also understanding that none of your boxes are getting thrown to the top of a warehouse and back on a standard move. So these are over and the top practices. But if you utilize these practices and take care of these customers' goods, everything will arrive in safe and in one piece, and there will not be any calls about how we broke everything in the box. So we're gonna finish this box. This is what I wanna call just kind of a little hodgepodge box, right? This box is a box of items that we're packing the last 5 or 6 things. We're kind of, you know, getting the last little bit into the box. So we're doing some saucers, we're doing some cups, we're doing some decor. Okay. We have way over 6 pieces in this box, but we're gonna make, for argument's sake, like, hey, we're done. This is the last box we did. All right, so what do? You guessed it. We backfill the box with paper. So we're gonna come down the sides, we're gonna add a little buffer down the walls. I'm gonna add a little buffer down the walls. We're gonna put a bunch of paper on the top. Make sure it's overflowing with paper and protection. One more piece. All right, so cram that paper down. Make sure that it's nice and safe. Squeeze the box tight. All right, bada bing. Shake test. All good. Remember labeling. Top is for us. We'll do dining room and kitchen. Seeing as we're kind of doing our last little box, we're going to do our initials. IR. Then we're going to do China, Decor, / statues, small, right? Little labeling idea of what's going on. We're going to do teacups. Then across the tape, we're going to write in big letters, fragile. So they have an idea of what it is. China, decor, statues, small, teacups. For us, repeat the process, IR. We're gonna do, over here, we're gonna do dining room. Dining room. We're gonna do China, teacups, decor, small, statue. Okay, so now the customer has an idea of what's in it, all that good jazz, who packed it, where it came from, big, bold letters across the top, fragile. So now when the box is sitting there like this, and you got them stacked 10 high, you can see what it is. They don't have to move every box to look at the top and see what it is. When we're staging in people's homes, we want to do label out, so that as they're going through the room, looking down the wall of boxes, they can see exactly what's in them. So that is how we do fragile decor. Shouldn't have any issues with this box. This box should be able to be tossed around and moved around, handled with care, and there's plenty in it. Thank you.